Dear brothers and sisters, before I begin this video, I do want to give very big thanks to everyone who has been supporting this channel with likes, comments, subscriptions, and donations. I will be keeping in mind all the prayer requests that was sent to me with the donations, so thank you very much. It really helps me to grow this channel and to be able to produce more videos on the weekly. So thank you very much, everyone, and let's get on with the video. Have you ever asked yourself that if we cannot earn God's love, why should we even bother praying, obeying, and fasting? And that is because love changes our response. A child doesn't obey his father to become his son. We all know this. He obeys because he already is his son. Christian obedience is not an attempt to purchase God's love or to buy it. It's our response to his affection. John 14 verse 15 says, "If you love me, keep my commandments." Not "if you keep my commandments, I will love you." So love comes first and then obedience follows. In the Old Testament, sacrifices were described as a pleasing aroma to the Lord. For example, in Leviticus 1 verse 9, it says, "An offering made by fire, a pleasing aroma to the Lord." And today, we don't have these type of sacrificial offerings anymore because Jesus became the perfect sacrifice. But fasting is still a sacrifice, not because it earns forgiveness and not because it buys blessings. It's a way of saying, "Lord, you're worth more to me than my comfort." This is why it's important. When we fast, our bodies burn stored fat. Kind of like when an offering was made, a sacrificial offering was made, fat had to be burned. So in a symbolic sense, we're giving up our comfort to see God more deeply. It isn't the burning of fat that pleases Lord. It's the surrendered heart behind the fast. As David wrote in Psalm 51 verse 17, the sacrifices of God are a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart you will not despise. God is after your heart more than he's after your hunger. So we have to understand this. And then Paul also takes the Old Testament picture of sacrifice and gives it a new meaning. It says in Romans 12 verse 1, "Present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God." Notice that it doesn't say dead sacrifice, but a living one. So every time we deny our flesh to follow Christ, we place another offering on God's altar. So whether that's fasting, serving, forgiving, giving, or resisting temptation, our whole life becomes worship. So we should never confuse God's love with God's pleasure in your obedience. God's love is always going to be unconditional, and his pleasure grows as we walk closely with him. So you cannot make God love you more than he already does, but you can delight his heart through faith, surrender, and obedience. Amen, and God bless you.